Alvarez versus Meltzer, the show where I challenge the star rating of the one and only Dave Meltzer. My name is Ryan Alvarez, and today we are taking a look at the WWE Championship match between champion Eddie Guerrero and challenger John Bradshaw Layfield from WWE Judgment Day 2004. Dave Meltzer gave this match a 3.75 star rating out of 5. Let's see if I agree. JBL says he succeeded in almost everything except wrestling. He says he was more interested in drinking beer, playing cards, and hanging out with friends than winning wrestling matches. Well, as good old JR would say, business is about to pick up. Eddie Guerrero's family's in the ring, including his mother. He had just won a dark show match. And JBL then comes to the ring, takes Eddie out, whole family flees except for his mother. His mother's in the ring. JBL puts literally his hand on her shoulder, and now they're saying that she's had a heart attack. So then we get this epic line from JBL, courtesy of Ivan Drago, and it's, "If she dies, she dies." Boy, WWE in 2004 was not playing around. Crowd is red hot for Eddie here. Obviously, this is peak face Eddie Guerrero. He's also WWE champion, which just adds to that. He is relentless in his attack here on JBL, choking him with cable cords, throwing him into the steel steps on the outside, hitting him into every single ring post. JBL tries to leave the match, go to the back. Eddie brings him back. Eddie tries to whip him to the steps again, but JBL finally counters for his first piece of offense about 4 minutes into this match. JBL starts taking apart the Spanish announce table, but very wise, gets back in to reset the count. I really like that aspect of this match. This is where JBL really starts to take over, just using his physical dominance to control the match. Eddie starts a tiny comeback, gets some arm drags, one that sends JBL out of the ring. He tries a crossbody, but JBL catches him, hits a fall-away slam. Brawling on the outside now. JBL hits a back body drop on Eddie onto the Spanish announce table. The table didn't break, but it wasn't particularly a great spot because Eddie just bounced off of it. Back in the ring, JBL spinning neck breaker for a near fall. JBL locks in a bear hug. I would say about 45 seconds to a minute until Eddie digs deep and starts another comeback. And that's always been Eddie's kind of storyline here, if you say. A key part of his character moving forward with his WWE Championship run is that he always digs down deep and somehow always pulls it out. Eddie's going for 3 amigos here, but he can't get the third suplex. JBL goes for a clothesline from hell, misses, powerbomb, Eddie wiggles out. Eddie's about to shoot himself off the ropes. Inadvertently destroys the referee. Completely taken out. Eddie's checking on the referee. JBL gets flipped to the outside. JBL is thrown over the English announce table. Eddie checks on the ref again, giving JBL enough time to grab a steel chair. If you are a professional wrestling fan of any kind, you know what's coming next. JBL violently hits Eddie right in the head with a steel chair, which leads to one of, if not the worst blade job in professional wrestling history. Eddie now has a stream of blood just gushing out of his head. And from here, JBL is in full control. There are moments moving forward here where Eddie has a hard time keeping his balance about him, which is kind of unsettling. But we get to a point in this match where he keeps going. So JBL hits a huge clothesline from hell, goes for the pin, but the ref is still down. Another ref comes out, but the pin is only good for a near fall. That's good storytelling. JBL going for another clothesline from hell, but Eddie can barely stand. So he falls, and JBL accidentally hits the backup ref. So now 2 refs down, 2 ref bumps. JBL hits a power bomb. The first ref comes to, but he only gets a 2 count there. JBL locks in a sleeper, but Eddie, digging deep, hits a big back body drop. Eddie now getting his comeback, and the ring is a pool of crimson red. It is all over him, all over the ring. It is a bloodbath at this point. Eddie tries another crossbody. I think he would have learned from earlier. JBL catches him. He goes for a fall-away slam, but Eddie counters with a DDT. Eddie crawls and climbs to the top, goes for a frog splash, but JBL rolls out of the way. Bradshaw grabs the title in a steel chair. And this is great heel work from JBL. He takes the chair, slides it in front of the referee. So now the referee is worried about the chair. JBL's got the title belt. He goes to hit Eddie, but Eddie counters on him, takes JBL to Dick Kick City. He then hits JBL with the title, getting him disqualified, making JBL the winner, but Eddie retaining the championship. Post-match sees Eddie get his revenge by busting JBL open, hitting him in the head with the steel chair, then hitting his trademark frog splash. So that being said, do I agree with Dave Meltzer? I would bump this up to 4 stars out of 5. I think this would have been the same grade, blade job or not. The match was really good. Eddie and JBL tell an excellent story. There are moments in this match where JBL getting some near falls because it's taking too long for the ref to get down or taking too long for the first ref to come to. Just great storytelling there. For me, this match never got to a higher gear. And that's a typical theme with JBL's matches in his heel run here. If anything, it shifted into a lower gear. And that doesn't mean that it got worse, because after the blade job, the match would slow down. But I don't think this match actually reached its full potential. It could have been better, but this match was really good for what it was. So you at home, what did you guys think about the match? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, as well as visiting our social media links in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Alvarez versus Meltzer.